There are countless class monsters that died in his search. Selling one head is enough to make people make a lot of money, but the price is to conquer his stomach with food. To this end, the male protagonist specially bought a foot meat machine from the online supermarket. Today he plans to do something different and naughty. I want to play it when I see it, but it doesn't matter this time. The machine was almost smoked by his wheel. After preparing the ingredients, the next step is to start production. First pour breadcrumbs and milk into the pan, and add the minced meat in turn, scrambled onions with eggs on the side, and a small amount of pepper and salt. Stir well, then knead the patties into a circle. In order to surprise the model, the male protagonist also deliberately added cheese slices to it. Then heat the oil in the pan and add the patties. Fry both sides until brown, then steam with water, and then use tomato sauce and spicy soy sauce. Mix a child of the soul, pour a delicious hamburger steak. I finished making it and took a bite. The wonderful taste instantly explodes on the taste buds. The milky aroma of the cheese blends perfectly with the gravy. Greedy for 2 clusters, can't stop at all after eating. The male protagonist washed his clothes, but I found that the soap in the world can't rub bubbles. So he had an idea and bought some joy supplies directly from the online supermarket. Then pour it into a container commonly used by locals. In this way, you can make a little money as a businessman. 11's words reminded the male protagonist. Speaking of which, he hadn't taken a bath for a long time. After that, the male protagonist came to the equipment store. According to the agreements, he sent the boss a black snake skin. After receiving a reward of 50 gold coins, the male protagonist took out soap and other goods. Ask if these things have been figured out. Especially after using up shampoo and conditioner, hair immediately becomes long and silky. Unexpectedly, as soon as these words came out, the boss was instantly moved. It turned out that recently, he had been worried about gifts for his wedding anniversary, like bags and jewelry or something. The wife has long been tired of it. He didn't know what to give this year. Fortunately, what the male protagonist brought gave him hope, just because his wife loves to take a bath very much. Hearing the word bath, the male protagonist is excited enough. After coming to another world, he hasn't seen the trailer at all. But if you haven't seen it, it doesn't mean you don't have it. For example, this magic prop from the boss house not only contains essence and water quality, even construction has to be specially hired to spit out drama. The total price of the mage is hundreds of times more. Gold coins. After hearing this, the male protagonist was immediately moved. Anyway, there are demon wolves to help hunt. He is not short of money at all. Before leaving, the male protagonist left a set of trial supplies. Let the boss use it to the fullest. Let's see the effect. Unexpectedly, as soon as I entered the door the next day, I was entangled by the proprietor's lady. Just because he found that her husband was in the shower last night, the body actually exuded an inexplicable aroma. More importantly, the hair is still very shiny, so he used it immediately. The result is not only smooth and translucent skin, but also refreshed hair that has been frizzy all year round. He had a hunch that these products would definitely sell well. After all, there is a heart for beauty, so I hope that the male protagonist can hand over the right to sell to them. The male protagonist agreed. Anyway, he doesn't have his own store now. After the matter is done, the male protagonist returns to the hotel. The demon wolf and she had been waiting for a long time, but now is not the time to cook. The male protagonist also needs to go to the trade union to secretly win the reward of Axie. The bathtub that I have been thinking about has finally fallen, but then an accident happened. According to the front desk girl, a large group of bipedal dragons suddenly appeared near the town. Many of the adventurers were seriously injured. There are also some who have been poisoned, and their consciousness gradually blurs. To make matters worse, the union's antidote has run out. Sword detective is so severe. The male protagonist did not hesitate. Took out 2 bottles of higher level potions. The magical thing happened quickly. It doesn't matter if you are poisoned or slandered. Resurrected immediately after using it. Although curious to know where the potion came from, but now is not the time to talk about this. The president immediately issued an urgent order. Force sea-level and above adventurers to set out to fight the wyvern. In order to save everyone in the town, the fighting spirit is high, but the male protagonist is scared to death. At this moment, the demon wolf came over. He wants to solve it alone. The reason for the group of flying dragons is very simple. Because the male protagonist of dragon meat is fragrant, and subconsciously wants to refuse. But the envoy in his arms also wanted to fight. In the end, I had to compromise. Soon the demon wolf took the male protagonist to the target location. The identification showed that the monster was very dangerous, but the demon wolf was very disdainful. It is just right to teach history. 1. How to deal with prey in the air. Although it is said that hitting the head can kill in one blow, the target is too small. It is easy to miss. At this time, aim for the wings. As long as the wings are injured, they will fall to the ground after hearing it. I understood it. The good guys have said it. It is easy to miss. I had to hit the head, but I saw that I missed the shot. 11th, simply turn the cannon into 3. In this way, with the assistance of the demon wolf, 11 is completely immersed in the thrill of battle. However, the male protagonist who saw this scene told the truth. Unexpectedly, his little cutie gradually turned into a demon wolf. Just when he was sighing, unexpectedly a fish escaped behind him. The male protagonist thought he was dead, but this was completely wanting to fart and eat the demon wolf. A cover has already been put on for him. Seeing that the second wave of attacks was already close at hand, the enormous memory suddenly appeared, bounced the flying dragon away easily. The demon wolf took the opportunity to go around behind him and deal a fatal blow to the opponent. After the battle, you naturally need to replenish your energy. Look, what is the male protagonist haggard? Gain and loss. The patties he made before were wrapped enough, and as soon as they were put in the oil pan, they became fried meat. Bite down, both crispy and juicy. It is not too tasty. However, they are eating refreshingly. As everyone knows, at this moment, the people in the guild are fidgeting. What is going on with you?
I don't think it is Fenrir. But what is going on with the bust of Class Y?
But now none of us trust them.